There are things in life that seem unquestionably right. They're so familiar, so deeply rooted in our culture, that we rarely stop to ask whether they might actually be harmful. One of those things is the idea of positive thinking. Today it has almost become the slogan of our time. Smile more. Focus only on the good. Be grateful for everything you have. On the surface, it feels harmless, even inspiring. After all, who could be hurt by a smile? Who could lose from a cheerful outlook on life? But the deeper we look at this phenomenon, the clearer it becomes. Constant pressure to be cheerful, the urge to maintain a permanent state of happiness, the habit of denying pain, sadness, or frustration. These can all have destructive consequences. And that's what we'll explore today. What lies behind the shining facade of an endless smile? What is toxic positivity? Think about a time when you shared your struggles with someone close to you, or maybe a colleague. Perhaps you opened up about stress at work, difficulties at home, or simply feeling exhausted and overwhelmed. And in return, you heard, "Don't worry, everything will be fine. Just look on the bright side." On the surface, it might sound supportive. But if you pay attention to how it feels inside, there's often emptiness. It feels like your words were ignored, your feelings brushed aside. This is what toxic positivity looks like, when any expression of sadness, fear, anger, or uncertainty is quickly painted over with a coat of artificial optimism. Toxic positivity is not about genuine support, it's about pressure. You must smile. You have to be happy. Others have it worse, so stop complaining. Harsh as it sounds, that's the hidden message. Stop being yourself. Stop feeling what you're feeling. And that's why what seems like harmless advice to just think positive can turn into a source of inner conflict. Why we need so-called negative emotions. Here's a simple truth we often forget. Emotions are not good or bad. They are different, and each has a purpose. Fear warns us of danger. Thanks to it, we pay attention, we prepare, we survive. Anger gives us energy to make changes. It tells us our boundaries are being crossed and pushes us to act. Sadness helps us process loss and slow down. It allows us to recover, reflect, and eventually let go. If we imagine the human psyche as a complex machine, emotions are the indicator lights on its dashboard. Ignoring them is like covering up a flashing warning light with tape. The car keeps moving, but the problem doesn't go away. Suppressing emotions, masking them with a forced smile or cheerful slogans, doesn't eliminate them. They stay inside, building up until they spill out as chronic stress, sleepless nights, anxiety, or even psychosomatic illness. The illusion of happiness around us. This pressure to always be positive is amplified today by the culture of social media. Scroll through your feed and what do you see? Smiling faces, perfect breakfasts, vacations, and glittering success stories. It creates an illusion that everyone else is happy. And if inside you feel anxious, lonely, or unsure, you start to believe something is wrong with you. Why is everyone else happy while him not? This illusion forces us to hide our true emotions even more. Because if we admit them, we might feel weak, not successful enough, or somehow broken. And that's where the vicious cycle begins. We suppress, we pretend, and in doing so, we deepen the pressure inside. Balance. What healthy positivity looks like. It's important to be clear. Positivity itself is not the problem. Positive thinking can genuinely help us find solutions, maintain energy, and cope with challenges. The question is how we approach it. Healthy optimism is not about denying reality. It's about holding space for both light and shadow. It's the ability to say, yes, things are hard right now. Yes, I'm tired, I'm anxious, I'm frustrated. But this is part of life. And alongside these feelings, I can still look for ways forward. Healthy positivity doesn't forbid emotions. It allows them to exist and then gently shifts focus toward possibilities. What helps? Escaping the trap of toxic positivity starts with allowing yourself to feel. Small steps can make a difference. Naming your emotions instead of ignoring them, keeping a journal to reflect on moods and thoughts, learning to say, "I'm sad right now," and "I just need someone to listen." Finding safe outlets, exercise, creativity, meditation. It's not an instant fix, but it's a path to inner freedom. Life has never been, and will never be, one endless celebration. It's layered, it's messy, it's full of contrasts. There is joy and pain, excitement and disappointment, love and loss. All of it belongs. Imagine a painting done in only one color. No matter how bright, it would stay flat and lifeless. But add shadows, depth, and shades, and the canvas comes alive. That's what our lives are like too. When we allow the full spectrum of emotions, joy becomes brighter, and smiles become genuine. So don't chase endless positivity. Instead, learn to be real. Because authenticity, not perfection, is what brings true balance and lasting happiness.